All right, 7-1, part 2. So here's just some more practice. It says draw a triangle ABC that has a right angle at C. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that in. I'm going to draw it kind of little. Right angle at C, so it doesn't really matter where A and B go. Okay. And label the given information. So here's something really important to know. Angles are labeled with capital letters and sides with lowercase letters. So side A is going to be opposite angle A. So side A is opposite angle A. Okay. Side B, lowercase b is side B, is opposite angle B. So that's 48. Okay. And C is going to be opposite C, obviously. Okay. So find the missing side of the triangle by using Pythagorean Theorem. Okay, remember that's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Luckily, our letters all match up anyways. So I'll do that really quickly. 14 squared plus 48 squared equals c squared. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, now remember when you get to this stage and you have 2500 equals c squared, you need to do what to get rid of the squared? Square root. So square root of 2500 is 50. Cool, so c is 50. Yeah, that 5's a little better. Okay. State the three trigonometric trig ratios of angle A and for angle B. So remember, we're going to use SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so I'm going to just practice writing it out. I'm going to write it the special way that I like to, but you can just write it all in order if you prefer. Okay, so sine of A, the opposite is the 14, adjacent is the 48. It's 14 over 48. Cosine of A. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I was just doing tangent. Whoa. Well, okay. Opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Whew. That's not some skills. Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. So 48 over 50. Notice once I labeled them one time for angle A, it's all the same. Tangent, now we've got our 14 over 48. Okay, remember above we talked about some of them being reciprocals of each other. So watch B for what things are going to be related. So now my opposite and adjacent switch. Okay, so sine of B, opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is 48. Hypotenuse 50. Cosine, adjacent 14. Opposite or hypotenuse 50. Tangent, opposite over adjacent. So that's the 48 over 14. I'm going through this really quickly. Please pause, take a look at the triangle, and just look at it. Look at how I'm getting those numbers. Okay. So what I'm noticing is that cosine of A and sine of B are the same. And sine of A and cosine of B are the same. And the tangent of A and tangent of B are reciprocals. Okay, so knowing that, you can get faster and faster at, sorry, you're looking at that. You can get faster and faster at generating these, okay? Once we get into the problem solving mode, you're only going to need to generate one anyways. You won't need to create all of these. For now, we're just practicing. Yeah. Okay, next section. This one's just a little bit harder because now we are missing B. So that just changes our first step with the Pythagorean theorem. So again, I'm going to draw the triangle. Triangles are hard. Okay, A, B, and C. Again, remember that the side lengths are lowercase and the angles are uppercase. We just do it that way so we don't have to write about everything. We can just understand that that's what's going on. So A is opposite of A, so opposite like it's way over here. So 8. Oops. I labeled that C. That's funny. Okay. B, we don't know, so I'm just going to leave it blank because we'll fill it in. And C is, it's opposite the C, so that's 17. Okay. Okay. Pythagorean theorem. So A squared is 8 squared plus, we don't know what B is, equals 17 squared. So I know that 8 squared is 64. And 17 squared is 289. Okay. Then to solve for the B squared, I've got 2. Subtract 64 from both sides. Okay. Now I've got B squared equals 225. Ooh, I recognize that one. I'm going to square root both sides to find that B is equal to 15. Okay. Now I can put that side over here. Okay. Again, we're going to do SOHCAHTOA. Another thing you could do too is you could write in these things and create a little prompt for yourself. Okay, if you like. Okay, so starting with angle A, the opposite is 8 because it's opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Okay, maybe I'll write these little longer things out so that it makes sense. Okay, so sine, opposite over hypotenuse, that's 8 over 17. Adjacent, 15 over 17, and tangent, 8 over 15. Okay. I've already got these guys written here, so I'm just going to slide over but talk about B now. So angle B, now the opposite is here and adjacent is here. Remember, it's the one next to is adjacent. That isn't the hypotenuse. Okay, so going forward, 15 17ths, 8 17ths. I'm also just kind of looking at this whole, they're the same business, and these are reciprocals. I can confirm it by looking at my triangle. Bam, got all these trig ratios figured out. Okay. All right, go ahead and work out these two assignments. Okay, and then you should be caught up.